everyone, welcome to Stationeers. We're going to start a new run today on planet Venus, which as far as I'm concerned is by far the hardest planet. Temperature is really hot, but not hot enough to make steel, and the pressure is really high, so iron walls, iron windows, completely out of the question. Now we're going to put it on Stationeer difficulty, the hardest difficulty, and we're going to put it on brutal start conditions, which is the hardest start conditions. And we're going to call this Venus Brutal Insane, because I have a few rules that make this even more crazy. The first rule is no messing with my suit settings. Can't up my pressure to 200 or anything like that. Second rule, I can't cycle my filter. No filter on, filter off, filter on, filter off. Because if you do that on Venus, it gets a lot easier because your oxygen tank doesn't drain as fast and your waste tanks don't fill up so quickly. So I'm going to lose at least my first 2 waste tanks, probably the first 3 waste tanks that have to be dumped, and I'm going to just lose all that oxygen. The third rule, and this is what makes it really insane, the only thing I can buy from traders is plants and eggs, and that's it. I can sell whatever I want, but the only thing I can buy is not plants, but seeds specifically, seeds and eggs. And no buying oxygen, and in particular, no buying water. And I have to make my own water, which is incredibly difficult on Venus, and we'll get to that when we get to it, if I survive the start, which I probably won't. So anyway, let's get this started. Let's see how this goes. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is turn my light off, because power is going to become a real problem in about 20 minutes from now. I'm going to be suffering power death, and then we'll make use of this area here. So let's get everything opened up. Let's get that in there. Let's chuck these things in here, and let's line up all the things we're going to dump into our crate. We're going to find our crate. It's over there. This hill might be a problem. I don't know, but we'll take out everything we need and replace it with stuff we don't need. Boom, 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 boom. And we need one more crate, that one there. Okay, close that up. Where's 180 degrees? It's over this hill. We have to go for a run. Oh, okay, yeah, we're going to lose 3 waste tanks for sure. Not much we can do about it. We can't be in the shadow of a hill because yeah, our solar panel won't work. Okay, we're gonna have to build up here somewhere. We just have to find a good place to put our platform. Maybe there. Yep. Okay, and this will be our starting platform. Right there, and we'll build part of our airlock as well. So that one and that one. Okay. Let's get this gun. Let's get a platform going, so we can build our machines on it. And this is going to be airlock, so we want to double weld this. And there we go. Yep, welding is dangerous on this planet. Okay, where's our arc furnace? There it is. And just plonk it down maybe here. That's fine. And now let's get this thing out. That's perfect. And now we want this battery as well. But we're not going to put that battery in there. We're going to use, this is our suit battery, and we're going to use this as our base battery. Okay, turn that on, get rid of that, and let's get the wiring in place. Let's get our arc furnace working. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, there's our first waste tank caution. I might dump it early, actually, and we'll put it up here so that it's easy for us to dump. Okay, this whole thing works. Mining belt on, and let's go. Okay, so there is an art to mining on Venus. If you mine wrong, you can get yourself hurt very quickly. You can end your run very quickly. So as long as you kind of stand still and mine flat, you can stand in the little mini vacuum created, because you dig away the dirt, you create like a little mini vacuum on that square, and it counts as you being in a vacuum. Your waste tank doesn't fill up too quickly, and your oxygen tank doesn't empty as fast. And then when you want to go down a level, you create a little hole. You go stand in the hole, and then you do the same thing, and you kind of just sweep across like this. And yeah, and as long as you don't dig down or dig up, the chances of getting hurt is greatly reduced. Let's put it that way. So as long as I'm doing this, I'm actually fine. The one problem here is I'm chewing through my drill battery, and I'm not getting the resources I need. So I need about 2 stacks of iron and 1 stack of copper would be a good starting point. So I'm going to continue with this same pattern, just keep sweeping across. Me moving, I'm not moving by the way, it's pulling me over. I'm moving now. But yeah, digging up like that is dangerous. So if you are going to dig up, stand right back. Don't dig up if you're standing right next to the wall. You'll just get flung straight up, and you'll damage yourself really quickly. Okay, let's just keep going on this. See, our waste tank has slowed right down, and even though I'm not mining any resources, I'm actually equivalent to standing in a vacuum. So once you kind of learn the mechanics of the game, it gets a lot easier. But yeah, I want to dig away the stuff up there, but this is very dangerous, so that's why I'm standing as far back as I can. You don't really want to have rock over top of you, unless you're way down deep under the ground, in which case it's okay. Okay, so there's a bit of copper there that we want. So I've managed to dig a lot, but my my drill is getting massacred. I'm just holding it down right now. Is there any more copper up there? No. Okay, we're going to have to dig down a little bit more to get this little bit here. That's fine. Let's keep going. We need the copper. If we can find some gold as well. So I'm just going to continue with the same pattern. Just sweep across and try and get that little mini vacuum going. And I'm not going to be tempted by that copper down there. I'm just going to continue to carve out an area. When I want to dig up there, I stand back. Still kind of counts as a mini vacuum, but not. I don't think it's as good if you're standing back too far. Okay, we want to go down a level, so we create a little hole for ourselves to stand in. We go stand in it, and then we drill around like this, and then just head in the direction you want to head in. So that's what I've discovered playing Venus. You can kind of move a little bit. Sometimes you just stand still and let the... Whoa! See, I moved then, and that was a problem. I just got sucked a long way. That was dangerous. But luckily I got sucked away from the rock. Okay, we need just a bit more iron, so we'll aim for this stuff here. Oh, it's getting a bit choppy, the play. The game doesn't like me doing this for some reason. But yeah, so our waste tank has slowed down quite considerably, which is exactly what we were aiming for. We are going to have to fill our oxygen tank up pretty soon. We've got all the iron and copper we need in the short term. Now, I would actually like to find some gold. Yeah, well, we'll just cheekily grab those. And is there any gold nearby? There's our base up there. There's some gold. Okay, if we can just... we have to create a little hole, I think. Okay, we'll stand in this hole, and then we'll just sweep around like this. And yeah, that whooshing sound is yeah, the gas coming in to fill the little vacuum that you've created by mining. But it's actually a good thing. It means you're standing in a vacuum. Now we've got a bit of a problem here. This is a bit unsafe at the moment. This dirt's a bit on the high side, and it could end badly for me. We've got 14 gold. I think we dump our waste tank, we go find our oxygen tank, and we start building our base out. But anyway, I just wanted to show people this aspect of the game. But yeah, my drill battery is getting smashed. And this digging down like this, bad, very bad. But we're getting a lot of resources, so I'm just going to get it.
Air tank low.
Yeah, air tank low. So where's our base? It's over there. Okay, we're going to stop and empty our waste tank at some point. Where's our base? Oh, it's up there. I'm running in the wrong direction. Well, we need more copper. Let's air tank low. We have to go. We have to go. Now I could do this as I'm running back, and if we create little mini vacuum as we go, it might slow down the rate at which my oxygen tank depletes, which means I get over to my oxygen tank more safely. So there we go.
Tank critical.
That's fine. Okay, and anyway, we have to get this going. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just shove a stack of iron in there and get that sorted out, and let's go and build our stuff. So we want the autolathe, and we want to chuck it there, I guess. Yep, and we want this thing here, and we get those, and we get those, and we build the machine. And now let's get it cabled up. Well, we're not going to make the connection because we'll end up cancelling our iron, which we don't really want to do. Oh, come on, game. There we go. So we won't make that connection. What we're going to do is get our airlock aspect sorted out as soon as we can. So we're going to go up here and around, and yeah. So I've got a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it is a plan. We're going to blow up 2 pipes. Okay, that's done. So we can make this connection now, and we can get a little bit of copper in there as well. I want about 12 copper. There we go. There we go. And boom, and then boom. Okay, let's make some pipes. Kit pipes. There we go. Let's dump our waste tank. Where's our
waste tank? Caution.
Yeah, we'll just dump it. Okay, so we've got to come back. We need you. Okay, this goes here. That goes there. And let's get this pipe blown up. And it's going to act as a temporary passive vent for us. And I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. And there we go. And now, okay, once you hear that groaning sound, that's a good thing. We smash that thing there. And what I want to do, light on. I want to chuck this here, chuck this here, chuck that there, and we're going to create one more pipe. That's fine. We'll hang on to this pipe for now. This copper is done. Chuck that in there. Let's get some doors going. Doors, they're kit doors, and yeah, we want a bunch of those as well. Okay, what we want to do is create a blown pipe on the other side as well. So we'll just get that going. There's door number 1. Manual hammer, we'll chuck that one there for now. We want 2 more. That's fine, that was planned. Okay, and we can probably rip this one up here now. And I want to chuck this here. There's another door. We need 1 more door. We need 2 more doors. We'll just put it like this for now. Okay, there. We'll hit this arrow and we'll put one there. One there.
Caution.
Oh god, I gotta be quick. I gotta be quick. Okay. We're very close. Okay, cool. Get out of here. And grab this. Chuck that there. Chuck this here. Get a pipe in place. Oh, we're out of time. There we go. Get evacuating. Quick as possible. And we want to do this. Get rid of that. And I want to get a vacuum in here before my waste tank fills up.
Waste tank critical.
Temperature
high.
Quick.
Temperature critical.
Vacuum. Okay, empty.
Temperature high.
Okay. So we've emptied our waste tank into this square here that we're in. I didn't damage my lungs, luckily. And what we want to do is now suck it out into this section here, that long pipeline here. And once we have a vacuum, which we do, fantastic. Okay, cool. We can kind of relax a little bit. That was insane. Let's get rid of this thing here. Now, what we're going to do now is build our base and try and create a vacuum in our base. But it's pretty tricky. Now, I've thrown pipes all over the place. This one can just stay here for now. So can that one. We're going to be ripping those up very soon. But let's just sort ourselves out a bit, get our composure back, and then get ready for the next part of this. So what I want to do is I want to charge out there, and I want to start building this base immediately. Waste tank has been emptied, so we're fine. Let's go. Quick. Where's that door? Oh, it's down there. Okay. We want this door here, basically. I don't know if that's the right configuration. It might be backwards. We'll find out in a second. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to weld it shut anyway. Quick. And grab that. Turn this machine on. That's just wasting power. And there's one more missing. Oh, the one down there. No, that one's done. Oh, there. Yeah. No, we don't need that one. What am I missing? There it is.
Power critical.
Okay, good. And we want to double weld all these. Quick, quick, quick. And this side. Okay, don't weld the wires. Don't weld the
Air
wires.
tank low.
Air tank low, I don't have time for this. Okay, that should be fully sealed. Where's my air tank? It's outside. I have to go outside. Oh, this is so bad. Okay,
Temperature high.
oh, my
Temperature
power ran out as
critical.
well. I don't have time for this.
Temperature high.
Okay, let's just go get our oxygen tank
Air tank critical.
before we die. Okay, get back in there. We'll just chuck this oxygen tank here, close this door, and get a vacuum going again. We're going to have to empty our waste tank, so we'll do that before we go any further. And, yeah, come on.
Waste tank caution.
It's okay, we're about to have a vacuum. Oh, this is the wrong way. Yeah, we want this like, not like that, like this. Oh, it's in the way still. The oxygen tank's being stubborn as hell. Okay, and let's just empty our waste tank into there. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. And just make sure we got it all. We can't see because there's no battery in here. Oh, there is. It's just a dead battery. We're getting there. Okay, this is done. We've got a vacuum in here. Let's rip this up and let's get a vacuum in the whole of our base. So we'll do that. We'll turn this on. We'll open this door. We'll get all that sucking out. And our angle grinder is dead. It's got nothing in it. We've got stuff everywhere. There is stuff we can do though. I do want to put this battery charger here. And the cabling is going to go straight up. And it's also going to go around. And it's going to go down into our power controller, which is going to go there. And this will just connect to the rest of the base down like this. So we'll get all this in place. And that goes down there. And this goes. And this oxygen tank is an absolute menace. I think ultimately we do want it there. This door's going the wrong way, which is a pain in the neck. I think both doors are. It shouldn't matter. I think we can still squeeze through there. So the question is, if our oxygen tank is sitting there, can we squeeze through this gap? Yeah, we can. And we fill our oxygen tank up like this. I want to leave it in the airlock. I left this on, which was bad, which I shouldn't have done. Okay, now we have to set up our solar panel. And so that needs to be done. Do we have a vacuum in here yet? We're almost there. Once we have a vacuum, we'll move our power controller. Then we have to go outside and get up our solar panel set up. And we're chewing through power like crazy. If I wasn't videoing this, I'd probably have my light off right now. And I'd be, yeah, this can be turned off. I'd be trying to do this in the dark. Here we go. But I want you guys to be able to see. Okay, yeah, good enough. And there we go. We put this thing back here. We've got 57% power left. That should give power back to our base, which is good. Now, this arc furnace is actually in the way of where we want to build our electronics printer. If we put it here, we can still squeeze through this gap. So that's not bad placement right there. We'll get these cables back. We'll leave this one because it's going to connect to our electronics printer, but we're going to have this one here like this. And let's have a look at what resources we've got. We've got 0 copper. We've got 18 iron left. Okay. And we've got a dead battery here, which can go in there. Okay, we have to get that solar panel up and running. Definitely, but we also need to arc furnace the stuff we need for our base. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to do it. Okay, so what we're going to do is get 2 gold. And, yeah, we'll do that. And we're going to need to get 1 silicon. Should have done that first. I'm going to open doors. And we need 12 iron.
Power critical.
Yep. We'll get that sorted in a second. 12 iron, 1 silicon, and 10 copper. Okay, power critical. What else can we empty? Well, we're not going to be mining for a while, so we'll empty that one, and we'll leave that in there actually. Okay, cool. What have we got? We've got 78 in there. We've got nothing in there. We've got a 99% in there. Now, when you arc furnace, the gas is released at 0 degrees, which is fantastic. Um, Electronics printer. Okay, we just need 10 copper. Do we have the silicon yet? Yeah, we do. So we can get our 2 plastic right now. We need the 2 plastic sheets to make the printer. And let's get our 10 copper. Okay, there we go. And once that's done, we'll be able to start our electronics printer in this machine here, which is what we want to do. How are we going for power? 52%. And of course, this doesn't bring any power in. Is it getting light outside? It is, yeah, the sun's rising soon. We got to get this solar panel up, but I want to get this electronics printer started straight away. And I don't know, we'll chuck in the rest of our gold while we're doing that, because gold takes ages to create. So yeah, we've got 0 degrees gases in here, which is good. We're going to be using that. We're going to be using our arc furnace to cool. What's going on here? Oh, plastic sheets. Okay, there we go. Electronics printer, and we'll just let this thing run. Oh, we made 10 iron too much. Okay, let's do this, and let's do that. Let's close this. And now, next thing we're going to do is, oh yeah, we should have ripped that pipe up. I may have stuffed up. It's okay. It's okay. We'll grab this, and we'll put that there. And we want to grab this one too. We don't want that there. And we don't want this one here either.
Power low.
So before we do any of that, let's get our oxygen pipe in place. That's going to hold all our oxygen for eating and drinking for the time being. And we want to stick this here and add to capacity of that. There we go. That's how we want it to be. And whoa, okay. So what we're going to do is suck this gas back in there. We want to keep that gas. That gas is great. And power low, we can turn that off now. And what we want to do is rip this up, put this back here, get our airlock working again. There's going to be a lot of this ripping up active vents and pipes and switching them over. Until we get insulated pipes, we have to play this way. It's very frustrating, but it just has to be done. Okay, we'll close that. Why does this always sneak its way up? Get back down there. I don't know why this stuff likes to do this. Yeah, okay. Now it's fixed again. Okay, everything's back in place. Let's go set up a solar panel. Okay, good. Let's get up there. And let's put this down here like this and glass it. Let's tilt it down to say 40 degrees. I find 40 works well on Venus. And we'll just get it so the path of the sun goes in there. Now we want to run this cable basically, I don't know, we'll go all the way out to here like this. We want to be able to fit our wind turbines in, and we'll go all the way like this around the side, just so wind turbines can fit up here without any problems. I'm just concerned, do we have enough cables to make it by doing it this way? We've only got 4 left, and we have to try and connect to this cable here.
Waste tank caution.
We just made it. What, really? Already?
Hydration critical.
Oh, God. Waste tank caution already. It's so crazy. These rules are insane. If I could just turn my filter off, that would help so much. Okay, we basically got out there, set up a solar panel, had to race back in, and we had no choice. Well, that's Venus for you. Venus it's hard, it's tough. Don't rip up the roof. That would be bad. Would be very bad. Okay, we'll suck out our waste tank. We've got more to do. We can hit it twice. There we go, and that's fine. Have we got the last traces out? Yes, we do. Now we want to go, well, we can do a lot inside now, I think. So maybe we just go inside, and we're going to need this thing here, and we're going to need this thing here next. So let's just get our next stuff in place. Why am I 100% health? I've taken damage somehow. I hate that so much. I'm going to have to use the pill to fix that. Okay, so we go here. Our gold is done, which is great. Let's get some iron now. And yeah, it's 6 degrees in this base. We got an electronics printer now. We're going to need some copper actually, because we ran out of cables. We can't cable it up. I don't know. We'll cancel this iron, and we'll just get that copper done really quick. And iron, that's 13 iron. It can go in this machine here for now. We'll pull it all out in a second. Okay, so we can barely see, but we have no choice but to play this way. We'll put this one here. We'll get the copper that we just made in here, and we'll make some more cables. Yeah, make those cables for me. Okay, and then we'll go back to making other stuff. Get a stack of iron in there, and we'll get the rest of that later. And we have to build this thing. Now we've got a bit of a problem. Building this thing is going to release really hot gas in here, and I want to keep this stuff that we currently have. So there is a solution to this. It's a nasty solution actually, but we can do this. We're going to store it all in we're going to store it all in there. Now the pollutants are going to liquefy and these pipes are going to get damaged. But let's stop this. Let's not do more of this stuff until we're absolutely ready. So we've got a bunch of materials here. We just got enough cables so that we can cable this machine up. And just enough so we can build the machine. I forgot you need 4 cables to build this. Okay, what we're going to do is suck the gas out of this room and into that pipe. The pipe's going to start groaning because the pollutants are going to liquefy. Then we're going to move this thing over to here. Maybe we should get a couple more pipes and increase the capacity a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So it's going to start groaning, and one of the pipes is going to start taking damage. If we're really quick on this, we should be able to do it before a pipe bursts. So maybe we can rip up the damaged pipe and put it back again halfway through the process. So this is it. We're going to suck all the stuff out of our basin into those pipes. And yeah, you can hear something growing. There it is. We found it already. This is the pipe section that's taking a lot of damage, and that's because the pollutants are liquefying in there, and there's just too much stress on that pipe. We can rip it up and put it back down again, but then other pipes are going to start taking damage. If we can get a vacuum in here fast enough. Oh, how it's going up. We can do this. Hurry up. What is it at? 25%. We can get this done before the pipe bursts. Come on, come on, come on. I'm standing here because this is the furthest from the active vent. We want to know when this is a vacuum. Okay, we've got a vacuum. Okay, let's close this up. What are we at? 42%. And we're going to chuck this back here. And we're going to rip up this pipe here. We're going to put it there. We're going to create a vacuum in here. And we want to get all the welding done as soon as we can. And chuck that down, chuck this down, and we're going to build this machine. Okay, and now we have to do something about this pipe. Where is it? Where are you, buddy? There it is, 77%. Now we can rip this up and put it back down again, but then something else is going to start getting damaged. This thing. We can just keep ripping pipes up and putting them back down again, but we shouldn't need to. We should get a vacuum in here very soon. That's only a tiny bit of gas that we released with our welder. It's 2,000 degrees though. We don't want that in our base. So we should be able to get this out. There we go. We've got a vacuum now. We can turn this off. and then we can blow the gas back out into our base again. I want to keep all of this stuff. There we go, and we grab this. We go there, and then we blow it out of here, and we just empty that pipe completely into our base. That means all our waste tank stuff is in here as well. Where is it? Where's the damaged pipe? It's this one, 42%. But there we go. We've completely emptied the pipes. Fantastic. And now,
Power critical.
oh, shut up. We want to put this one here like this. We want to rip this up and put it there. Power critical. Okay, well, we'll put this one in here now. And where's that damaged pipe? You're the bad guy. Okay, all fixed. Okay, nothing damaged. All good. Okie dokie. So we've got our electronics printer. Quite a few things we want to build with this. We're going to want to get, yeah, this and copper in this machine as well. Do we have any copper at all? I don't think we have any. Well, let's start by getting like 3 copper. One of the first things I want to build is, can we get a sensor? We just need 1 copper for a sensor. Let's just do this, and then we'll do that. And oh, it's emptied. Oh, can't see anymore. Okay, we'll get the rest of the copper in now. And okay, so certain things I want to build. I want to build a sensor and 2 logic chips. So the sensor costs, yeah, it doesn't cost that much actually. I want to get horizontal tracking on our solar panel. So logic chips, logic IOs, there we go. We get 2 of these. Fantastic. And there we go. And this is still making copper for us. Next thing we're going to go for is some wind turbines as well. So we got 1. Oh, we're going to need a ton of cables as well. Well, let's cancel this and then do this. We can't do anything without the cables. So cables, we can't set up logic without cables. So make me a ton of cables. And that's there. That's there. We've got a bit more stuff to arc furnace in here. It's 53 degrees in this base, which obviously is not ideal, but obviously it's better than standing in 460 whatever it is degrees. And we just need to have enough cables so that we can set up our stuff. How much copper have we got there? How much copper are we making here? We can't actually see. Sorry about those sounds in the background. I hope my microphone isn't picking them up. I've got a friend who likes to spam text. He doesn't just send you 1 text with his information. He just texts 1 sentence at a time, and he'll send you like 10 of them. It's just kind of crazy if you ask me.
Health low.
Okay, so this hopefully will give us enough stuff. Yeah, health is low. We are running out of life. We've only got enough copper for 1 wind turbine, but that will make a big difference. Wish we had more copper. Let's get the rest of this iron in here now. So as we arc furnace, it's actually going to cool down this base because it's releasing 0-degree gases in with our 51-degree gases. And you can see it's like, you know, a lot of this is oxygen. So that's our waste tank oxygen. So that's kind of the point. We want to, how's that battery looking? It's okay.
Power low.
We want to cool this gas down, right down. And then we can suck it into a pipe, and yeah, well, you'll see. I've got plans for this. I'm gonna chuck this iron in here. We might as well do all this silicon as well, just for the gases, just to cool the base down. And yeah, it seems kind of crazy, but we are using our arc furnace as a cooling device. Do we have any? Oh, our mining drill. We need more copper, you see. And I'm thinking, how am I going to get more copper? Well, we'll stick that in our mining drill. This drill we're going to use, what is that at? I can't see it, 8%. We'll stick that one in there. We'll stick this one in here. Okay, we're not actually charging anything just yet. We can't do anything with this stuff, but once we get the horizontal tracking going, and we get that wind turbine down, we should get a little bit of power coming in. This can just keep going. We're down to 21% power, and what we want to do is we want to on. Okay, and we also want to empty our waste tank before we go out. Never go out with a full waste tank. And just get those traces out of there. That's fine. We'll leave this like that anyway. Close. We are dying. So what we're doing is we're using our health as a resource, basically to. It's kind of like water, dry fasting, where we're not having any water. We're letting our health go down, but in the process, we are conserving water by doing this. So that's the basic idea. I need to go back. I need to go get my food and water out of my lander and my crate. I got to go find all that stuff. So anyway, this is all ready to go. We have to charge out and do this. Okay. And first thing I'll do is get this wind turbine down and
Power critical.
power critical power. Oh gosh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Do I have anything? Yeah, I have 55% in there. Okay. So much for the mining drill idea. Okay, this wind turbine will give us a little bit of power coming into our base, which is good. Now, what I want to do is I want to get a line up here, and
Power low.
we want to basically
Air tank low.
oh god, why is everything going wrong? We want a reader and we want a writer like this, and we want to connect up the power like this. I need to go deal with my air tank. And my waste tank's filling up super fast. And I have to get the daylight sensor up and running as well.
Air tank critical.
Oh gosh, come on game, give me a break.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
What do you mean? I've switched it, you silly lady. Okay, anyway. Do we have enough cables for all of this? And daylight sensor, we can shove that up here somewhere. There will do. Just uses one cable. Okay, and waste tank is filling up super fast, but this is so quick to do. Logic reader.
Waste tank caution.
Shut up. Okay, we need a daylight sensor, horizontal, done. Oh, input is going to be the logic reader, output's going to be the solar panel, and we want horizontal, done. Get out of here. Get this thing sucking out as soon as possible. And that should be the solar tracking done, as long as I connect this thing up. And there. And that should get us tracking the sun. Horizontally, that is. Not vertically, just horizontally. We can check that out once we've dealt with all these other issues that we're having. We're at 47 and 46% health. We're actually fine, believe it or not. We've got plenty of time to eat and drink.
Power critical.
Well, that's not a good thing though. Let's get all our batteries ready. We can turn this on. I think maybe we do this, and we use that battery for the time being. Okay, we're trying to empty our waste tank, and did I leave anything on in there? I don't know. What about the machine? Because we were making silicon, I believe. Anyway, we want to turn this on. We want to empty our waste tank. Open. And open again. There we go. And that should be it. We should be able to... We can't see a thing because there's no battery in here. Okay, we're good. And yeah, hopefully that wind turbine keeps us limping along. Now, I just want to make sure I didn't leave my arc furnace on. This thing here is at 3%. Yep, I did leave my arc furnace on. That's fine. We can put that in there now. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, I'm going to throw this in the corner here. We'll deal with this later. We've got other things we want to do. We want more copper because we don't have enough copper to make things. We need to check to see that our solar panels are in fact tracking. We're going to have to use this big battery, unfortunately. With the wind turbine coming in and me not running anything, it should be fine. We should be pulling in enough power to sustain ourselves. Except, okay, dead batteries can go in there. Thank you very much. We're also got this battery here, which is at 10%. So we'll use that one. It's now at 7%. And there we go. And There we go. We've got everything back together again. Eating and drinking is not going to take long. It's actually a really easy process. So it's not really a big problem
Air
for
tank
us.
critical.
Air tank's fine. What have we got? Current mood, health, hydration low, hunger, power. Everything's a problem. Okay, we need to rush outside. We need copper to get more wind turbines. And we'll also check on our thing while we're at it. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, and let's just rush up here. Looks like it is tracking. Is it moving? Yeah, it is. Okay, we've got plenty of gold already. What we need is copper. Where exactly are we going to find copper? Is this copper? Yes. Okay, we'll do our usual trick of just standing still. Sun's coming up. I think my tracking is pointing in the wrong direction. Okay, I know what the problem is. I've got my daylight sensor pointing the wrong way. We have to fix that right now. Okay, I've got a bit of copper at least. Yeah. This is no good. This is no good. I just realized. I'm like, what is happening here? We need it pointed like this. That's just how it has to be. Which means we need to go set the logic back up again. We shouldn't have to set anything else up. It should automatically be fine. So we do that. We turn this off. Yeah. We go daylight sensor. We want, I can't see. We want horizontal, and then boom. And now this thing should face the sun. Yes, perfect. And it's just going to track the sun the whole way.
Health critical.
Health critical, yeah, I know. We'll deal with that in a second. We're dealing with the lack of copper before we deal with the lack of life. This is dangerous, mining that bit there. There we go. Copper, copper, copper. Okay. Okay, mining this stuff down here like this is dangerous.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, and waste tank about to be a problem. Just want to get as much copper as I can before I get back inside. Get it. Oh, this is dangerous. Let's not do that. Let's get inside. Let's do our waste tank. Let's eat and
Waste
drink.
tank caution.
Oh, this game's so stressful. I don't know about you guys if it's stressful watching me play, but it's definitely stressful playing it like crazy. You just got so many warnings, everything flashing in the top right there, everything going wrong all at once, and you're just trying to hang in there and not die. Okay, this battery here is full now. We can switch that out for that and switch this out for this. We can get some real power coming in. And we have to empty our waste tank first before I do anything else. I'm still going to keep most of my waste tank stuff in there, even though our base it's got waste tank stuff in it. Okay, and we'll do this. And we'll eat and drink in a short moment. Let's empty this thing here. And empty it again. Okay, fantastic. And there we go. We switch this off. And the next thing that I'm going to want to do is, I don't need to eat and drink yet. I will need to eat and drink. Okay, let's get this system in place. So I need to chuck a pipe. I need to grab this pipe here. What? Okay. We'll do this. And yeah, I've got a pipe there. Just checking to see if I had a pipe there or not. And we want to put this thing down here like this. And boop, there we go. And we've got a vacuum in here. What we're going to do is we're going to pour gas from our oxygen tank into this room. We don't have all our food and drink here with us, but we've got a little bit on our suit that we started with. And we'll top up our oxygen tank.
Air tank critical.
Yeah. Okay, now what we want to do is increase the oxygen in here to, I've got a rule that it has to be at least 20 kilopascals of oxygen for me to take my suit off. And so yeah, 23 is fine. I can take my helmet off safely. I'm not breaking my own rules. Okay, and now I can eat and drink. This will use the full the cereal bar. And in terms of drinking, in terms of the amount of water I'm going to drink, we're not going to drink all the way to full because I want to continue to use my health as a resource because water is a real problem for me. So I just want to drink enough so that our health gets up close to 100% before our water runs out again. I think that's quite safe what I've done there. Now that we've done that, we can put our suit back on.
Oxygen low.
What do you mean oxygen low? Okay, crazy game. And now we suck it out into that pipe section there. And we store our oxygen in that pipe. It's going to heat up, but as long as we keep that room in there nice and cool, which hopefully our oh, you silly game. Okay, which hopefully our arc furnace will be able to do, then it won't be a problem. Next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to suck gas out of here, so I'll get this one set up and organized for that. There we go. And now we just run our arc furnace. We need to get our batteries sorted out. They're a problem. They're a major problem. So we've got a 97 in there. That's good. We've got nothing in there. We've got a 4% in here, which needs a bit more juice. And yeah, so now hopefully we're generating more power. We open this up. We're greeted with 47 degree gas, and we can get it even colder by running all our copper through. And didn't we run silicon? Oh no, I finished the silicon. Yeah, okay. That's good. And we're basically just going to slowly cool down this whole base using this arc furnace. And our next step is we need more power. Power is a big issue. So we only need 3 copper and we can get ourselves another wind turbine. So let's cancel this and then start it again and grab the copper we've done already. And let's start a wind turbine. And that'll be it. Get at least 2 more wind turbines up, and then we'll start thinking about our next thing, which is going to be the hydraulic pipe bender. Desperately need this thing. We've got plenty of iron in there. Now, I do want a couple of lockers, though, for this room. One to hold a lot of our crap, well, and a shelf for our, whatever it's called, for our airlock over there. So, you see the temperature in this room is down to 46. So we're going to put a medium shelf in this corner here. That should be fine. That's going to store a lot of our stuff. And we'll put a shelf in here like this. That can store all our food and water, all that kind of thing. And we'll leave that there.
Health low.
I've got to replace that with a better door. And we'll turn this off and get the copper we've got already. That's 19. We want another wind turbine. And 3 wind turbines should serve us well to begin with. We've got 1 up there already. We'll get another 2 more. We're going to need cables to go with it. Yeah, I'm just thinking. So once this thing is done, we can start the pipe bender with what we've got left. We've got the iron in there already. So I might as well take this opportunity to get another iron frame because I want to complete this thing here, and you'll see what that's all about in a moment. I'm going to need some sheets to go with that as well. Actually, we can chuck that in there. Now we just need the gold, don't we? And we've got more iron that we can run through. The base is down to 44 degrees, which is good. That's really good. We got 1 frame, and we're going to need some sheets to go with this. We've got 0 iron sheets. We're going to need 2 for the pipe bender and 6 for the frames. So that's for our pipe bender. Well, there's 4. This is done. Let's pull that out. Let's get another 2 more. This battery is done. Okay. Let's get that battery done, and we can quickly get this battery up to speed. Our drill battery doesn't exist. Well, we can put that in there once it does. Okay, so that's all our materials done. Now we've got enough materials here to build out the rest of that stuff. Oh, hang on, no, we're going to need another sheet, aren't we? I just realized. I think that down there, did I double weld that? I didn't even weld it at all. I need 2 more sheets just for that. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to need 2 plastic sheets as well for the pipe bender. Now we have another big issue, and that's how do I weld inside? And we're gonna have problems dealing with that issue as well. So that's for our pipe bender. This is to go up and give us power. At the moment we've got nothing in our mining drill, but this one is done. Cool. Mining drill is full. Drill is full. That's got nothing in it, and that one is full. So it's just our angle grinder battery left to go. Let's move on to this. Let's go on to here. So our tablet and our angle grinder have nothing in it. So, and this one here is 86%. It's doing really well. Okay, so now we want to make the pipe bender. There we go. We're missing the gold and the iron. Well, there's some iron. That's not enough iron. We need more iron than that. Do I not have enough iron? Oh my god, if I hadn't have made that second locker, we would have been fine. I am literally 2 iron short. That's insane. Wait. Oh no, we did have iron. Oh, I was gonna say that I thought we had more iron than that. Okay, in this pipe bender, we only want to build one, so we'll hit this button so we only make one of them. We're going to need more cables to put this stuff up. But I just saw the time. I think it's time we ended this episode here. We're alive. You know, we've gotten off. We've made a lot of mistakes and a lot of things gone wrong. A lot of warning signs. What have we got up here now? Hydration low and health. Health's on its way up. That one's going to fix itself. Hydration is not. That's just going to get worse and worse. But yeah, we can make a bunch of cables with this. We might just make all of that into cables. Oh, maybe not. We're going to need to save some copper for our pipe bender and the things that we're doing. But yeah, it's looking like it's about to be nighttime. I'm working on my pipe bender. I'm about to go up and put these things out and build this stuff. I can do that next episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope you're all looking forward to episode number 2. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.